The 30.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
A first down carry for Henry. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Play action. It's Jackson. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 26-yard line. Now Jackson going to shift him around. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Jackson going to keep it. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
And we're going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
Throwing is Jackson. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Now back to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Jackson from the shotgun. That is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Let's go, Lou, Eddie!
Let's start the drive here with Pacheco. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
And a little couple there, so he'll take this up to the 47. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
This now a 3rd and 4. To throw, it's Mahomes. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on fourth down. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. They go play action now. Jackson. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter. And it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. Throwing on second and long. Jackson. He's got his man downfield. That's Bateman. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain there of 30 big ones. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory as they're down to the 29-yard line. Jackson. They set up the screen for Henry. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Henry running right. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. 2nd and 9. Here's Jackson to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight, and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You've got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off. That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room that if you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. This one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And they'll get him down up past the 15. So that last play gives him a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
1st and 10.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Well, this goes to the former Raven, Marquise Brown. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Oh, he catches it off the tip. It wasn't even intended for him. So the completion good for just 3. And it's 2nd down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. 2nd and 7.
Yellow.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Pressure comes and down he goes. The veteran Kyle Van Noy in there to drop him. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. They'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
1st and 10.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Under pressure, and down he goes. Kyle Van Noy. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
At the 40-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
There's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker at its 4th.
Well, there were a couple of extra defensive backs in the game, so he really had nowhere to go with the football despite his search for an open receiver. So he has to take off and run for it, but he comes up well short of the line to gain.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens will take over possession here up at the 44. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 48-yard line.
They go play action with Jackson. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Jackson going to keep it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they could at least attempt a kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
And with 1 second left, they get the timeout, and they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission.
A 38-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And that will do it for this first half.
Ravens 10, Chiefs nothing.
Nothing is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air. His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
A third quarter action from Kansas City. Second down and 10.
Yellow. Let's go, Lou, Eddie.
So offense moving a little too slow there. Could not get set, and they get the penalty. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hit 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15.
Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Now he's going to step up and run. Throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they're coming a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. Now Mahomes on the bootleg. He'll try to pick it up himself. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
23-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Here's a diving catch right side. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Xavier Worthy from 13 yards out. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
That's the score. Ravens 10, Chiefs 7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
13.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Play action. It's Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Jackson from the shotgun. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead. And thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It'll be a gain of 9, and that's going to make it 4th down.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. He certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Yeah.
To throw is Jackson. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Roquan Smith. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. To throw, it's Mahomes. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That ball caught. It's Rice. And way up past the... before he's taken down. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Yellow.
1st and 10 at the 36.
Pacheco gets it up the gut.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
At the 39-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Now Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Mahomes. That is caught. And now off to the races down the right side.
Big-time credit. What a play design there. They wanted to get him loose in the open field, and they succeeded. He has all sorts of room to operate in, and they finally track him down inside the 5-yard line.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Yellow.
Pacheco. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line.
Pardon me, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here.
Let's go, little lady. What's that?
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow.
Charles, what a big drive late in the fourth quarter to take this lead.
And normally you're really excited if your offense has the ball late in the game. I think this crew is really excited to have their defense go back out there because they haven't surrendered a point in the fourth quarter yet. They've helped make this comeback possible with their defensive play. Now they get a chance to finish this game off.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 here. Here's Jackson. And that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be second down.
At the 24-yard line.
Throwing, Jackson.
Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's first and 10 now.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now Jackson. Connecting with Andrews. And he would get out of bounds here to stop the clock, but not a huge pickup there. 6, maybe 7.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Jackson to throw. Jackson going to keep it.
And he'll just get rid of it.
And once he got out of the pocket, you thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses are focused so much downfield that there's room to run, but this time he decided to throw it unsuccessfully.
The Arrowhead crowd in full roar. Here's third down. He's got his running back out of the backfield.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
This is first and 10.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Baltimore.
Jackson.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front getting to him. Other times you add extra guys rushing the quarterback, twists and stunts. It's been a variety, and they've had no way of blocking them.
Report!
Jackson. Jackson going to keep it.
Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they